Abusia, today I want us to talk about a sickness called dementia. Do you know dementia? Have you heard of dementia? Have you lived, stayed, come in contact, seen somebody living with dementia before? What is dementia? For the benefits of this video, I'll limit myself to just two causes of dementia. One is genetic factors or hereditary, and two, old age. For the benefit of this video, I'm limiting myself to just these two causes. There are so many causes of dementia, but for the benefit of this video, I'm just talking about these two. There are so many of them, and I have a reason to that. When somebody is affected by dementia, they live weird lives. Let me say it that way, or let me put it that way. They live weird lives. They have mood swings. They're capable of doing anything. Dementia in our local dialect is quote unquote damiare. That is how we call it. Or that's what I've heard people call it. But that is it. And those people hallucinate a lot. They feel, they taste, they think, they see, they imagine unimaginable things that are not in existence. They see it to be there. So you'll be sitting there with the person will just stand up and go somewhere, even to a danger place, even to somewhere you don't expect the person to go, but the person will be going. It means the person has seen something there, or she is feeling something that she needs to do. So they live weird life. They have mood swings. They change all the time, and at times it's very difficult to live with these people. I must be honest. I'm sharing this video because I happened to come in contact with somebody living with dementia for some few hours, and I learned a lot from that woman. I learned a lot. So after that, I casted my mind back and I realized, oh, so this woman, let me put auntie, that I knew of blessed memory, was living with dementia. So that woman that died some years back, somewhere I knew, also died of dementia. I've limited my causes of dementia to just these two things: old age and hereditary or genetic. Getting it from either your paternal or maternal side is possible. But why this? I didn't know. But when I came in contact with this woman, and the most painful thing is, Abusia, sicknesses or diseases are not respecter of any human being. This woman I'm talking about was a commissioner in very respectable company, in an airline company, and you could imagine, I can't imagine, I don't know how to tell you the life she had, but in the end, the woman is down with dementia. And I wish you see or live with somebody, see somebody living with dementia. I'm saying this because way back, some years back, I didn't know. By now, I know. I'm saying this because some years back, I knew somebody, I knew people, and I still know people who are living with dementia, but I didn't know it was dementia because I never took the opportunity to know much about it. Neither did I ask because they were not directly, or I wasn't directly affected. So I just didn't mind. But one thing I want to talk about is I knew somebody I was living in the same vicinity, compound, area with, who was affected with dementia. And let me quote unquote, let me say auntie. Me, I was told she was mad. So I saw her to be a mad woman. Though I didn't treat her any bad, I didn't do anything bad to her. But if she were to be alive today, I think I would have shown her more love than before. I would have treated her special than before, because I didn't know. And for Ghana, if you're living with dementia, if you are lucky, they will tell you are mad. Woe unto you. Or the worst is when you are attached to being a witch. Then it's a whole hell. I'm sharing this video because of two women. I know a lot of people because I used to work a lot in Ghana. So I came in contact with so many people, but I never knew it was dementia. Somewhere they will tell you she's a witch. That's why this. Somewhere they will tell you, oh, wabodam or abodam intijano. You see them, you feel, you sympathize with them, you feel some kind of feelings, but those around will even want to you, especially when you are attached of being witch. Then it's a hell for you. I lived with this woman in the area who was very nice person, but all of a sudden this woman changed, all because of old age. The Bible talks about our age on earth, 70. The most is 80. Even with the 80 there, problems. And these people who happen to be affected by this sickness are blessed. Being blessed is not in any wealthy thing. It's not in monetary terms. I'm not talking about monetary anything. But for God to bless you to get 70 years and thereabout, you are more than blessed. So why do we tend to treat these people like this way? Why do we tend to trust them? Why do we tell them they are witch instead of being tapping in their blessings of getting to that age? We tend to dehumanize them. We tend to bring them down. Why? I lived with this woman in the environment for years, but I didn't know. I took her to be a mad woman. But now I've known she wasn't mad. It was sickness. It was old age. Even though excessive drinking, smoking, when you're affected with diabetes, when you're affected with hypertension, all this can lead to dementia. But I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about old age, because this woman I knew wasn't drinking, neither was she smoking. So for her, I can confidently say it was old age and hereditary, because I realized some of the relatives got the same, were in that condition before they left. I know of a woman who was left in the room to die, to rot and die in the room. But then she had great-grandchildren, she had grandchildren, she had her own children, biological children, but they left her in the room to rot and die, all because she was a witch. Meanwhile, the woman was blessed. And the Bible talks about, say, if you die, say, we are pomba, so on for so. This woman was blessed with children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, but the woman was left in the room to rot and die miserably, sadly, in the room. It was dementia. By then, I didn't know. By now, I've known. And the way this woman was taken to the, oh my God, the way she was taken to, she was buried in the, there wasn't any funeral for the woman, because her children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren attached her of being witch. And now the woman is dead and gone. You can't go to the cemetery or somewhere to bring her back. She's dead and gone. Abusiafo, to cut everything short, to make this simple for all of us, please, those people will see, those women we see in our compounds, in our environment, in our communities, doing those weird things. You see them and people are saying they are witch, they are not witch. It's sickness. It can happen to you tomorrow. Let's not show them any rudeness. Let's show them love. They need our love. They need our care. They need our sympathy. We need to sympathize these people. You might be here living with a woman or living with somebody with dementia. It's at times stressful. No two ways about that. But please do your little best to help that person. You might be living with your grandmom, especially with the youth, your grandmom. And for us straight is baby. Please, you don't know what tomorrow holds for you and I. So please, let's show them that maximum love and care, because they need our love, they need our care. Before, we were not doing anything for them. By now, they have turned to be children all of a sudden. Like 3 years, they don't know anything. It's neither his or her fault. It's old age. And the most painful aspect is the media is silent on this. The media is silent on dementia. The media is silent on Alzheimer's. The media is silent on so many sicknesses. But they are with us. And people are in hell with this sickness. You might not know. Me, I didn't know. By now, I know and I have known. Maybe you also haven't got the opportunity to know. You haven't gotten the opportunity to know, but now, at least I've let you know something. As far as you are here listening to me, means you can learn more about it. So please, learn more about it and treat those people rightly. You might not know. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't think they are mad or they are witch. Dementia is not madness or witch, it's sickness. Though it can be managed, but it can be cured. There's no cure for dementia, but it can only be managed. So let's help those with dementia in managing their sickness than sending them to early graves. Please, I didn't know. I've known many people. I've seen many people being attacked by witches and that stuff. But you don't get to hear people talk about it. I never knew it was sickness. So recently, I never knew. And I lived with somebody with dementia. I never knew it was just like, she's mad. She's mad and that is it. Please, let's do our little best to help these people come out. Even though it cannot be cured, but it can be managed. Don't forget, they hallucinate. They see things that are not in existence. And typical example is our politicians. They hallucinate too much. They tell us things that they know is not possible, but they tell us. That's what those people living with dementia also see. They feel, they touch, they smell, they taste. That's how it is. That brings about those weirdness life they live. It's not about madness. I know it's been stressful at times, but let's help these people. Our little care, our little love, our little compassion, our anything goes a long way in helping them, in living longer than to sending them to their early graves.